Welcome back. In this video, we will learn about how to resolve mixed DML operation error in Salesforce. This is one of the most asked interview question for Salesforce developer. And as you can see on screen, I have opened an article which I have written for Salesforce words. I will leave the link of the article in the description. You can open this and learn more about DML mixed DML operation error in Salesforce. So let's start. What is a mixed DML error? So in Salesforce, when we try to perform DML operation on setup and non-setup objects in a single transaction, then Salesforce doesn't allow it. Okay, Salesforce doesn't allow DML operation of setup and non-setup object in a single transaction. Now you have a question: what are setup objects and what are non-setup objects? So setup objects are the object which deals with the metadata of Salesforce, like user profile, permission set, user role, etc. And non-setup are objects are those which store business data like account, contact, opportunity, or any custom objects. So this is what I mean by a mixed DML error. Let me repeat once again. When we try to perform DML operation in setup and non-setup object in a single transaction, then we will get mixed DML operation error. So let's go to the developer console. As you can see, I have opened one Apex class named mixed DML error example. By executing this Apex class, I will show you the mixed DML operation error, and after that I will show you how to fix this error. So as you can see, I have created one method trigger mixed DML error, and here what we are doing, first of all we are creating a new user, and here we have passed various attributes: first name, last name, email, username, etc. And after that we are also creating a new account. Okay, we are creating one record of a setup object and one record of a non-setup object in a single transaction. Now let me open the execute anonymous window, and I will try to execute this Apex class or the method. So mixed DML error example dot trigger mixed DML error. Let's execute this and see if we get the mixed DML operation error or not. Let's execute this. As you can see, it says system DML exception, insert fade, first exception on row 0, first error, mixed DML operation on setup is not permitted after you have updated a non-setup object or vice versa. The setup object was user and non-setup object was account. Okay, so this was how the mixed DML error look like. Now let me open one another class. Here we will try to resolve the mixed DML operation error. So what we can do is we can move the part. Let me go to the article and show you. I have written it here. So how to fix the mixed DML error? We can fix the mixed DML error by utilizing future method. Future, as you know, future method runs asynchronously, allowing Salesforce to handle DML operation in separate transactions. So when we use future method, we will do one operation in the normal transaction in the synchronous way, and the remaining the user creation in the future method. So here, if you see, I have created one Apex class, mixed DML error fix with future. Here we have created one method resolve mixed DML error. And here what we are doing, first of all, we are creating a new account. And after that, we are calling a future method which will insert the user record. As you can see here, we are creating the account record and we are calling the future method which will create the user record. And as we all know, future method are asynchronous. They will run at a later point in time in future. So let's execute this and see if we'll get the error or not. Let me here give some username and save it. Now I will open the developer console. Let me also show the list of users. So these are the list of users here, and we will try to create one more user and the account record as well. If I go to account record, let me change this ABC Salesforce words, save it and open the developer console. Let me copy the class name. As the method is defined with static keyword, we can instantiate, we will call the method using the class only. So let's paste it here and execute the code. As you can see, now we have not get any error. And let's go to user page. Let me see the name of the user. So it will be John Doe 0101234. Let's execute. Here you don't see it. Now I will I will refresh the page and we hope that the user record will be created. As you can see, the user is created. Now let's go to the account and we have created Salesforce words. So let's refresh it. Let's click on recently viewed. And as you can see, Salesforce words is created. So this is what I want to tell you about mixed DML error in Salesforce. Let me recap it once again. So when we try to perform DML operation on setup and non-setup object in a single transaction, we will get mixed DML operation error. And in order to resolve the mixed DML operation error, we will move the user insertion part to the future method. We will use the future annotation and move the code which will create the user here. In that way, we are separating the transaction and hence we will not get the error. So that's it in this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn. There is lot of helpful content coming soon for you which can benefit you. Thank you very much.